Hello, this is Yahweasel. I own 371 games and counting, but have only played a small fraction of them on this channel. So every week I'll play a random game in what I've cleverly titled Random Game Weekly. This week's game is Osmos. Osmos. I'm having weird deja vu because I recorded some of Osmos for the teaser that I have on my end slates, but I have not done it on Random Game Weekly, and I'm fairly certain I haven't done it as a once-off just to mention it. Let's see what Osmos is with an ambient tour. Become the biggest. That is the goal. So, the idea behind Osmos is that you are this thing, and you need to, well, there are different goals depending on which mode you're playing in, but generally you need to either become the biggest or destroy a particular sort of other one or something like that. How am I ever going to become the biggest in this? I would have needed to make the right decisions very... Ooh, God! Ah! So the idea is that you can move, but only by ejecting a bit of yourself. And so you have to be very careful in your movements, otherwise very bad things will happen. First off, like, every little twiddly bit of myself I'm ejecting over there contributes to him. I think I might have put myself into a position where there are no small blobs for me to absorb. And as is hopefully obvious, when you get near a blob that's smaller than you, you absorb it. When you get near a blob that's bigger than you, it absorbs you. You can still escape. There's a little bit of time to deal with the situation, but generally speaking, you don't want to be in that situation. So I am already in dire straits here, because there are very, very few blobs smaller than me left. The color of the blobs, if it's not obvious, indicates whether they are smaller or larger than you, and the ones that are very nearly your size, such as this one, sort of appear in between, but that one I should be able to absorb if it's not absorbed by this one first. In this particular game mode, all of the other blobs are unintelligent. They just move via some pattern, they just float around. But it does have, it's a puzzle game, basically, but it's an active puzzle game, and it has this very interesting mechanic that if you aren't fast enough, the game will sort of play itself into a state that, oh well, you just can't beat it anymore. Well, these two are going to hit each other before I can reach them. Not if I'm fast. Come on, quickly, quickly! There we go. That was definitely a good use of a little bit of extra speed. If I can get this, then I'll be in a much better situation. Anyway, so it's this interesting, like, on the one hand, you need to be patient, but on the other hand, you must be fast, because the game will play itself into a state where you can't beat it anymore. And as you can see, like, we've already got these very, very massive bubbles. This one's about to get bigger with that. So I'm trying to make sure that I absorb some of these before it's too late, and that my little sort of movement bubbles don't... Oh god, no, 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 no! Oh, it's gonna absorb me. Oh, it absorbed me. Well, I am now screwed. Reset. Let's just immediately try to absorb that, so I'm at least off to a better start. Let's take a faster start than I did before. So yes, I am the only intelligent bubble in this world. All of the other bubbles are just bubbles. But that is just this particular game mode. Okay. Oh dear, that's gonna hit that. I don't think I can... Man, even with that fast motion right at the beginning, I am still in dire straits. None of the bubbles I'm moving towards are gonna work for me. I'm hoping now to get that one, because that's like, well, I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna hit, maybe not. Nope, it is gonna hit that. Piffle. Piffle and Path, I say. I might be able to get this one if it manages to split the difference right in between those. Oh dear, and that's also if I manage to split that difference. I can get this, certainly. No, 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 I needed that! Thank you, and hopefully I can get in the right direction to catch this and that. Oh man, I'm ejecting far too much here to try to move. That's the thing, is it's this very, you know, because you eject matter to move, you have to be very, very careful about your movement. But it's this strange mix of, like, patience versus you can't be too patient because the game is going to play itself until you can't beat it. So it's a lot of, it's very, you have to think about a lot of things at the same time. I can get this one easily. Once you do get quite big, it becomes very difficult to lose. Oh dear, those two are going to hit each other before I hit either of them if I'm not fast enough. But if I get both of those, I will be in a very good situation. Absorbed. I can absorb that one as well. Now I'm getting pretty big. If I go over and get this, hopefully I can get that, and that before they all absorb each other and become too big. There we go. Come down here and grab this one. Zoop. I believe that this was originally a mobile game, but it got a PC port. I am playing the PC port. It's quite playable on PC. It would probably be quite playable on mobile as well. Anyway, I am now the biggest, so I could just complete the level, but I can also have fun and just become, like, ludicrously big. There is another interesting mechanic here that particularly comes into play when you're very big like I am now, which is that your bubbles bounce back. So, like, if I do this, I may look like I'm losing a lot, and I did lose a lot in that case because that bubble didn't bounce back because it was too big and it got mixed in a weird way. Oops! But the idea is that you can sort of use your bubble to go away, but then there's sort of infinite bounciness on that wall, and thus you can get your bubble back again. Anyway, I am the biggest, so I beat the level. So let's go ahead and proceed. Matter plus antimatter is annihilation, so don't run into antimatter. That'll be a problem. Become the biggest without running into antimatter. Quickly, quickly, so that those greens are antimatter. It should also, like, you know, oh god, oh, that could end very badly for me. Anyway, those greens are antimatter, so I don't want to run into them. Zoop. So I did briefly mention that there are indeed other game modes in which there are adversaries. I don't know if there's actual multiplayer, but there's AI adversaries that are also trying to become the biggest and also actually can move, unlike in this game mode where only I can move. I mean, notionally, I could become the biggest just by being the only one that successfully avoids antimatter, but that's perhaps not the best strategy. If those two merge, I don't think I'll be able to absorb either of them. No, come on. There we go. I am using way too much of my mass to move here. Oh, no, that's not... Oh, great, I just pushed that into there. That was well used. I am already kind of screwed. If I can get going down this way, I can absorb that, but yeah, there's not much left for me. So maybe the trick is going to be waiting for the antimatter to destroy everything else and just avoiding it. What? Did I just get antimattered a bit? Oh, dang it. The antimatter is going to catch this. Not me, though. Okay. Okay. Don't touch the antimatter. Hooey. It starts you out so small. My human intelligence is not enough to understand where I need to go. Unfortunately, all of the smaller things are sort of concentrated over there. You might have seen that bounced all the way back, so I caught it. Okay, I need to get going in this direction, even if it does mean using a little bit of my matter to do it. Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me! You can touch me! But I don't think you're going to. Nope, I got that one. Oh, that was close. If I just continue going in this direction, I'm going to hit that, aren't I? I think I'm barely going to miss it. Oh god, I didn't miss it! Okay, that level is screwed up. Let's go ahead and show a different game mode. Quit domain menu, please. So that's the ambient game mode, where you're just trying to get bigger. Artificial life, if I recall, is where there's... Oh, no, this one, I'm trying to absorb a specific thing. So if I see that thing, the green thing, then I want to go for it. But only when it's actually, No, it's gonna go for me! Ah! right, I have to absorb it and not let it absorb me, obviously. So this one, because there's sort of an adversary, you really do need to worry about being fast, much more than the other ones. And you need to get bigger than the adversary and sort of undefeatably bigger than the adversary. That might be too big. No, I think I've got it. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Is that going to be enough? No. No, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah! If I absorb this and then get over here and absorb a few of these, that should be good. No, I'm getting that, thank you. Yeah, now you're trying to get away from me. And note that when it gets away from me, it also fires its matter, and I can catch that. Oh, dear. Okay, if I can catch this, then I think I'm fine. Oh, God, that one's huge. Oh, no. Maybe I need to just spend some more time getting big, getting swole. If I can get up here and grab a few of those, that should be very good. Before those two touch, hopefully. There we go. Grab that as well. Grab that as well. Okay, now if I can get this one before that one can come near me, then I'm in good shape. It's gonna try to run away, of course. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it wasted a lot of its matter trying to run away. Unfortunately, I wasted a lot of my matter trying to go after it. And all of that matter I wasted went right to my enemy. Good. Perfect. Oh no, it's going to absorb that! Oh god, it absorbed that! It absorbed me. Oh dear, that is a difficult game mode. Let me go ahead and go back to the main menu and try and remember what this game mode is. Force Ascension. Become the biggest. Oh, that's right! This is the game mode with gravity. Oh dear. What a strange game mode. And it has, like, actual gravity. Like, you have an orbit, and you have to not get hit by that guy? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Can I grab both of those? No, I can get a little bit of one. It is really, really confusing to play this with, like, proper gravity. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Okay, okay, okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine. This is, I think, because the orbits are somewhat stable, this is actually a somewhat, it's less chaotic in a sense, in that the enemy bubbles don't just sort of turn into one massive thing, and you have to be super fast about it. They tend to sort of stay in their relatively stable orbits instead. I don't think I can catch that. I don't think I can catch either of those as much as I would like to. You have to worry about where you're going rather than where you're coming from most of the time. Can I catch that? No, it's too far out. You can definitely end up in a situation where there is absolutely nothing you can do except, you know, fall into the sun. Oh dear, I have cleared my orbit, and there's not really anything else I can do. Except make my orbit eccentric into these red blobbies that are around me. Orbital mechanics! Why have you done this to me? Let's get a much more eccentric orbit in hopes of getting something interesting. Unfortunately, I seem to have perfectly missed anything interesting. So let's go for an even more eccentric orbit. Oh dear, I seem to be really missing everything. Eccentricity is not helping me. Very eccentric orbit. I am missing absolutely everything, and I am about to get absorbed in... No, that's barely gonna miss me. The eccentricest of the... Oh, whoops. That didn't work. Okay, I think I like this game mode. The, just become the... Oh, that's right. The just become the biggest, in this case with antimatter to contend with. Very quickly figure out where I need to go. Oh, dear. It started me near huge things. Nothing I could absorb. Oh, no! The antimatter's gonna get that! Oh... You need to act very quickly and get yourself sort of big enough But it's hard to act quickly when there's nothing the right size anywhere near you. Okay, good. I got that. That's very close to my size. Let me try and grab this one. And then maybe that one, if I can manage to get to it without being too small. And this one over here seems like a good next candidate. No, it doesn't, because then I'm just going to have to go away. Maybe up that one? Assuming that I can maintain enough size to get it. That makes me big enough to get... Oh dear. What just happened? I think I just held down the button a little bit too long and accidentally ejected way too much matter. Let me catch this again, so at least I didn't lose everything. Yeah, there's a few bubbles up here I might be able to get if I am lucky. Come on, come on, come on. Grab that one. Grab that one. That's the next one I could get, but it is protected by a lot of antimatter right now. Dang it, I was really hoping that one would lose a little bit of mass to that antimatter so that I could perhaps capture it. But now that does not look like it's going to happen, and now I'm in a very bad place. Don't lose all of your matter to that antimatter, please. I need what's left of you if I am ever going to escape this terrible place. Just feed my enemy, that's a good idea. I'm really not big enough to... Oh dear. I thought that would make me big enough to capture that, but it didn't. So now I'm in an incredibly precarious position. Good. Perfect. Oh god, even if I get out of this incredibly precarious position, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I can try for over here. There are a couple in that general vicinity that I might be able to absorb. I can try to get this one before it gets to this guy. I need to not lose too much matter, though. Yes, yes, yes. Good, 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 good. No, 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 more! I need more of you! I just wasted a ton of matter trying to absorb a small amount of matter. Good for me. I need to get over here. It's the only place with any spare matter for me to absorb anymore. Don't hit the antimatter. Good. Get up in this direction. Since I just need to be the biggest, I can sort of count on antimatter actually doing good for me so long as I don't hit it. Like, it just needs to be... It needs to hit anybody else, and then it does good for me. Because I just need to be the biggest. I don't need for there to be a particular amount of matter left in the universe. Like, it's fine to just destroy matter. Okay, if I can get over to this, am I really not the biggest? I guess this guy must be bigger than me. But if I can get over here without losing too much matter... Oh dear, which I'm not convinced I can do. Especially with this little bubble of antimatter in the way. There we go. Whoo! Barely managed that. Very clever. Very clever. Become huge! What is the definition of huge? Oh, God! What have you done? What? So I guess I need to become small enough to fit through there. Because when they absorb, it's not like you're just screwed. Oh, yeah. So I just got into a situation where I couldn't resolve it. Oh, I see. I can try and push them out of the way. Come on, float out of the way. I am quite patient. Okay. Yeah, they slowly float out of the way. So long as I stay big enough to absorb that, I'm fine. How patient does this level expect me to be, I wonder? I kind of need to push both out of the way. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I believe that there's enough of a gap. If only I can not get killed on the way. Come on, come on, come on. Can you tell that I'm having a panic attack here? Okay, this is good. Oh, what a clever, clever level. It's all about understanding the intricacies of the physics. There we go. Now I'm bigger than everything, but I assume the goal is to become a particular size, and probably at that size you've absorbed pretty much everything in the level. So let me absorb this guy next. Once I've absorbed this guy, I'm probably basically undefeatable. Absorb him more quickly. This is definitely a game of patience, in case that has not become blatantly obvious. This circular playing field is interesting. Yeah, the fact that these are still a bit red indicates that I'm just barely bigger than them, which is probably not as big as it wants me to be. It probably wants me to be, like, ludicrously huge. So, let's go ahead. Are any of these on a collision course right now? If they are, I could be in trouble. You're next. I'm fine so long as none of them are on a collision course. If none of them are on a collision course, then none of them can... Notice how I'm reabsorbing those thanks to the angle of attack there? If none of these are on a collision course... There we go. I may as well absorb them all, because this is such a small level that it will feel very good to just completely defeat it. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now I am definitely undefeatable. You will all be mine. I might, if this angle is right, I think I can get all of the matter in this level. All into me! And... the last one. And one supermassive black hole now dominates the entire universe. Become huge! Is this going to be another one of those kinds of... Oh my god. Oh, that's very interesting. So none of them are moving right now. Yeah, I think they're all absolutely still. It's hard to tell because they have this, like, effect within them. Wait, one of them is now absorbing another one, so they must be moving. Yeah, this one is absorbing that one, so actually they're not quite perfectly still. So I need to reset and not sit around and wait. But I do need to be patient, because I don't want to move into the blobbies that are much bigger than I am, obviously. You know what? You can go that way. That's fine by me. I just need to get down this way and absorb a couple of those, and then I should be fine. I hope. Let me see if I can get this and that. That's a big no. Not easily. Oh, piff. I've just merged those two. I don't think I've quite managed to make room for me to escape. Maybe this way? God, what a tricky thing. Like, you need to simultaneously... oh dear. What a carefully balanced system this is! I don't think I can get big enough to absorb any of the things that are going to be in my way. I wonder if the trick is to stay small enough that you can sneak between them. Oh god, that's gonna be it. Get smaller, get smaller, get smaller. Get much smaller. Okay, that was too small. So, like, if I go down this path, maybe I can get more that way. If I can stay small enough, which means ejecting more matter... Yeah, but now what? Now I put myself in a very precarious position. You two, separate. Get away from me. Don't absorb me, you jerk. Separate quickly. I don't think I can eject enough matter to cause them to separate without losing most of my matter myself. Well, I mean, I absorbed some probably crucial matter over there. But I'm really unbalancing this carefully balanced system. How can I get big enough to absorb this, the smallest one of these over here? Because obviously if I'm that big, then I'm fine. Well, not fine, but at least in a better situation than I am right now. See, I knocked that all the way over there. There's no way I'm gonna get it. Wow! This is a puzzle game! Ooh, if that manages to unbalance in such a way that I can grab it, then that's actually really good for me. But I think it's going to be completely absorbed before I can... No, let me go! Before I can absorb what's left of it. Oh dear, I pushed a valuable tool into the enemy. Nope, this is not working. Oh god, those two are now absorbing each other! This one is going to become gigantic! I don't think I can fit through this gap, but maybe I can. Eek, no I can't! Eek! Okay, that seemed kind of like a net gain, possibly? Oh god, let me go! Is this going to be a trick of, like, figuring out when it's valuable to lose some of your mass to one of these giant ones? Oh dear, what a tricky level. Well, this path is now very clear. It wasn't that clear before, but it doesn't help me very much. That bubble is slightly smaller than I am right now, but by the time I got there, it won't be. Oh, God. It does warn you when the situation is going to be utterly unresolvable, but it's... I doubt that it's a perfect AI. It probably is a little bit conservative in assuming that it's unresolvable. Okay, get up through here. It seems to be the only path left to me. Once I get these, I ought to be able to get that. Oh, no, let me go! Oh, dear. No. Oh, crap. Whew, press Z to try a new random version. Let's try a new random version. Are you kidding me? Well, this doesn't seem even remotely possible. I can't even imagine how much thought you must have to put into this to do it right. That's how much self-confidence I have! I can't even imagine how one could think about doing this correctly, let alone do it correctly. If I absorb this, I might be able to absorb that? But I don't know if I can absorb that. It's gonna get absorbed into something else first. Crap. Oh god, I'm getting eaten! I didn't even notice. Let me try a new random version. Yes, good. I have lots of things I can eat immediately. There we go. This was a much better random version for me. I had much more to munch on. Come on. Let me grab that guy real quick. And maybe see if I can't sneak through into... Eek. That. No, let me go. Oh, God, no. What have I got? Oh, God. Okay, I can't do that. But I can't do anything else either, because I suck at this game. Let me try this one again. Just focus on big. Big is what I need. Come on, I want you. Yes, good. Oh, crap, that Nemesite's gonna get that one. I need to have some, foresight. No, you're not getting that. I'm getting that, and then I'm getting you. No, I'm not getting you, am I? Oh, crap. Hopefully you're not getting me either. Dang it. Infinite foresight required. Oh, God, no! Don't eat my face! Well, I don't think I can win here. Well, then. This is an impossibly difficult game, but I still think Yahweasel Seal of Approval. It is a really clever, whatever it is, puzzle game, active puzzle game, whatever. It's very clever, so yeah, Yahweasel Seal of Approval. Next week, another random game. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Yahweasel.